Alright guys, today we got something super special. It's probably one of the best duels this year, but I'm telling you, it's going to be an insane cliffhanger ending. Anyways, this guy, Malo, is like the Crystal Beast god. Probably one of the best Crystal Beast players you'll ever see in your entire lifetime. He's making the deck actually look good, and it's been a while since we've even seen anyone play Crystal Beast, as I usually just try to cover the new stuff. I came across this, and I was in the middle of spectating this. I'm like, okay, dude, this guy, he's legit. Sometimes it happens in YuGiOh where you see this pilot that is just so good with some random jank deck, and you think it's good, and you try to build it, and it doesn't work. But, you know, sometimes that's part of YuGiOh. So, anyways, he's going to end off with one of the newer cards, actually. And we will show off that newer card here in a second, because its effect is, you know, it's a brand new card. So, sometimes when the card effect just comes out, it, like, errors out when you go into the replay. It's, again, a newer card. I haven't really seen anyone mix this up in Crystal Beast. If you guys haven't seen what this card is, this is Revolution Synchron. You can kind of think of it like a glow-up bulb, as long as you control a level 7 or higher Synchro monster while it's in your graveyard. Its effect is only once per duel, but it's fine. That's all you really need. Anyways, just so you can go synchro right into specifically Naturia Beast, allowing you to, of course, stop all spells. This card, I've been thinking this card should be banned for a really long time. But on top of that, guys, look at his end board, okay? He's got the ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, which has a quick effect to shuffle everything on the field into the deck and then special summon any number of your banished Crystal Beast monsters. And, well, you know, he's got a lot of targets here, so he's going to be able to basically pop off with that effect. And then on top of that, well, he's got a Saryuja, he's got a Naturia Beast, and of course Masquerena can go into other disruptions, and he's got the Crystal Miracle, which is basically one of those, like, Omni Negates. You do have to destroy one Crystal Beast card you control, but it doesn't really matter. Into Omni Negate, and then on top of that, you can banish to place a Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell and trap zone as continuous. So that's what he's got on his board. But this card is actually new. Okay, so this is where I was telling you guys it's got a card that its effect is really new. So this card is actually really good. It's kind of a generic card, so it just requires 2 effect monsters. But as long as it's link summon using a fusion, synchro, exceeds, and or link monster as material, you get to target 1 card on the field or in the graveyard and banish it. So it gets rid of 1. And then on top of that, also, your monsters can't attack directly for the rest of the turn, but obviously you just make it during your opponent's turn, right? And then on top of that, when your opponent activates a card or effect as a quick effect, you can target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including at least 1 monster you control. So you can basically maybe protect one of your own monsters from being like destroyed via card effect or whatever the case may be, and then you target one of their cards and you just banish them until the end phase. Really good card indeed. Or you can just, you know, get rid of itself and therefore it gets rid of. It's like another disruption. It's a really good card. Definitely will be seeing some meta play, no doubt about that. But he's going to go ahead and Crystal Miracle, so that is his Omni Negation over here, and destroys the Topaz Tiger. But of course, Naturia Beast is going to say no to that. He ends up activating it and actually gets another search out. Diviner's activating its effect. I'm going to go ahead and send the YuGiOh, start sending some more cards, and then he's going to get an insane amount of extra free pluses over here. And then he gets super lucky over here with what is about to happen. He's going to be able to draw the card, and SP Knight's going to go ahead and send back the Rhino Heart. Remember, it gets to bounce back 1 card they control and 1 card their opponent has over here. Nonetheless, he gets to rip a Super Poly right there. So that was insane luck because, well, Super Poly, nothing stopping things. Anyways, he sees the Mud Dragon and he instantly goes right into activating an effect to just shuffle everything back. But he gets a giant board again. And he's got the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. I didn't even know you could get that as a target, but apparently it does work. And then on top of that, he's getting multiple Pegasuses and then multiple Pegasus. Well, you already know what's going to be happening with those, which is just stack more Crystal Beasts. Then he goes ahead and summons the Fenrir, and then he still is going to be able to combo and come back from this, which I thought was insane. He activates Super Poly, and then a Mud Dragon comes out anyways, even though it got stopped before, and he's going to go ahead and start dumping some extra cards. And then the craziest mix-up, he ran out of time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this was anime status. But don't worry, there's a round 2, and I was like, okay, you know, that was kind of crazy, and I was really hyped up for this one, and I wanted to see what was going to happen in game 2. Although, you know, sometimes you join, it might be game 2, 3, 5, I don't know. This is just what I ended up spectating, and I'm like, okay, well, the other guy is going to be able to go first, but he's got evenly. He actually already ashed him. Let's see how this ends up playing out. So King Swap activated. He's going to go ahead and go for that Poly. He's going to go ahead and get that effect of Kashtiralements and start adding lots more cards from his deck to his hand. Start searching out. I'm going to be able to search out another one, banishing, and going for the Redoer. So Redoer, quite a nice little card Indeed, just being able to maybe steal your opponent's stuff can be key. And he's going to activate that effect, and he's going to recycle and go right into the window here. And that definitely destroys Crystal Beast, but he's got the Book of Moon. He's not dealing with any window, not today window. And now he's going to go ahead and activate Rainbow Bridge, and he's activating Golden Rule. This is where his combo is about to pop up. He goes for Carball. Carball goes special summon Double Pegasus, and then he activates Solik over here. And unfortunately, well, that's going to negate the effect of Carbuncle, and then it ends off on a cliffhanger in game 2. So I told you guys in the title, it's a wild cliffhanger of a duel. And I was like, okay, well, where's game 3? There was no game 3, which is one of the most disappointing things. But I'm going to be on the lookout for these two players. Specifically, I really want to catch up on this Crystal Beast deck, man. So it was game 2 over here in terms of like the deck. You obviously side deck the Evenlies. I don't think people main deck them. But I want to give you guys like a brief deck profile. I mean, all he had that was really new was Little Knight. But sometimes once in a while, I love covering when someone is able to pilot a deck super well. He also threw in a Gamma Seals, probably because of course game 2. But yeah, I'll be on the lookout, guys. So if you're brand new here and you do want to see maybe in the future if there is a follow-up, subscribe to the bell, and if it is there, I will drop it for you guys. But this guy is one of the best Crystal Beast players, and there's like the brief little deck profile. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But wow, that cliffhanger.